Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video I'm just going to be talking about something real quick, which is 5 things I feel you must know before writing your research paper. So I know a lot of people that want to write their research paper. It could be an undergraduate project work, it could be a master's thesis, it could be any research paper whatsoever, it could even be a class project or anything. And people always make the same mistakes. They fail to consider some important things even before they start. And I feel like if you do not consider these 5 things, then you most likely will end up with a bad research paper, or in the middle you will be stuck. uh, so let me share more light into what are the things that I feel are actually important. So the very first thing is for you to be able to know your supervisor. You need to be able to understand what your supervisor wants. I mean, like I will always say in most of my videos, yes, most supervisors are most research papers usually have almost the same method, almost the same procedure, but it differs by supervisor. Some you need to be able to tell and ask that, okay, what are the specific requirements they want from your research papers. You need to find out from your supervisors. So supervisors feel more attention needs to be put in the literature. So supervisor feels that the methodology and analysis needs to have a certain number of pages. Like it varies for whatsoever reasons. I mean, all these professors have different backgrounds, have different upbringing. So I do not expect every single professor to have the same method. So you need to be able to know your supervisor. Another important thing is you need to be able to choose the right topic. Choosing a research topic is also a very important thing, and you should not just choose a topic because you are being forced to, or because that's the only available option. You need to choose a topic that you are interested in, because conducting research is not just about getting information. It's about getting information with the hope that this information would actually be vital in solving, let's say, a problem, in understanding the society more, in understanding a phenomenon. So it differs. So you need to be able to choose a topic that actually suits your interest. That way, as you proceed with your research, you would actually find your art in that research. Let me talk about next thing, which is that you need to check for available sources. So this is what I mean. It's just a little bit of you scanning through articles, making sure they are actually literatures in what you want to do. You can't just say, let me give a very practical example. Let's assume I want to conduct a research on those who have done, I don't know, like something ridiculous that you don't have any sources, or you don't have any literature, or you don't have any information. It's going to be very difficult for you to conduct such research, because my supervisor will always tell me something: literature review helps you get gaps, which will then form your own research work. So it is as a result of these gaps, it's as a result of the things that other research works did not cover. That's what now generates, that's what forms your own research work. So you need to be able to check if there are available sources. And it makes more sense that the more people actually talking and conducting this research, the more important it is. So yes, that's also another vital thing. You need to check for available sources, and then you need to be able to plan your time well. A lot of people make this mistake, especially undergraduates who conduct research work. Well, let's assume you are given a space of 1 year. They think or believe that they should not start their research till like 3 months to the due time, or 2 months to the due time. You need to start as early as possible, because research work has different stages. So if you're starting with your first chapter, or your second chapter, your third chapter, not no matter how small, just start with something and then build on it. That way you're able to conduct the research without having to rush it or modify any outcome that you are getting, and also that way you will avoid mistakes. Lastly, you need to be able to cite properly and avoid plagiarism. This is also another huge mistake a lot of people a lot of people make, they do not cite properly. They don't even know the major differences between, let's say, APA citing style or Chicago citing style. You need to be able to know all these things, and you need to be able to avoid plagiarism. Make sure that you are not copying other people's work, and make sure that whatever thing you are giving is from your own original source. If at all you are to cite someone, or you are to reference someone, you need to properly indicate that. So all these are the various ways in which people make mistakes before even starting their research. So you if you are able to take note of all these things, I believe that you are about to start a solid research paper, and it will help you as you proceed, because these mistakes will either cut your research work short, it will either make you get stuck, or you would have a totally bad research paper. So I believe I've been able to share a little bit of knowledge on things you should take note of before you start your research paper, and I'll also be sharing more information on other things in regards to research paper in my other videos. So make sure you subscribe and you like this video. Thank you.